Let's get started. Let's take them back, walk with me down the path that explains the reason why fake rappers would feel the wrath. Deny the given word with a question for every fact. Calculating my steps while tripping out on the past. Let's take them back, 2004, to the first time that I ever got stomped to the floor. I was a jackass, a little kid, pissed at himself, the type to walk by slick and slap your carton of milk. The pain that he dealt was only a reflection of his, a product of a full house with some fucked up kids, containing constricted anger bottled up to the lid, and always stealing shit like it was nobody's biz. Thought I was slick and started to think that I was too quick, until I got tricked, set up by a stupid ass bitch who's calling it quits and didn't hesitate to snitch. I dug him a ditch, and better that than having them lynched. I hardly did trip, waited till I caught them all slipping, and then I'll be tripping. Jaws will be broken and dripping, smoking and sipping, posted up flowing and spitting, never forgetting the fact that they ended up missing. Let's take them back, walk with me down the path that explains the reason why fake rappers would feel the wrath. Deny the given word with a question for every fact. Calculating my steps while tripping out on the past. Let's take them back, walk with me down the path that explains the reason why fake rappers would feel the wrath. Deny the given word with a question for every fact. Calculating my steps while tripping out on the past. Growing up as youngins, all we had was a struggling mother inside a crowded ass pad, cause dad was locked up due to crimes in his past. And I'm always quick to bug him just to know in advance, and that's some good advice to give to young sonny, to get the fuck up off of your ass and make money. And if you get throwing trash off from a bully, then you better get to whipping his ass till he understands fully. But how could he explain it? The teacher declared. I started flipping decks and started throwing some chairs. I started freaking the fuck out, straight pulling out hair. I don't care, you can fucking get smacked if you stare, so glare the wrong way or ask the wrong question. From the start I was a part of this art and taught lessons. I never handed a Ruger or a Smith or Wesson, but I was quick to shred your neck like Freddy Cougar and eat your flesh in a single session. Let's take them back, walk with me down the path that explains the reason why fake rappers would feel the wrath. Deny the given word with a question for every fact. Calculating my steps while tripping out on the past. Let's take them back, walk with me down the path that explains the reason why fake rappers would feel the wrath. Deny the given word with a question for every fact. Calculating my steps while tripping out on the past. I knew it was gonna be hard when I was 18, but I never knew that my confidence was breaking. I never had the chance to ever wipe the slate clean. On probation and still gotta pay the state fees. Sitting down exhausted contemplating and I'm on it. Why am I always somewhere the police do not want me? I'm only here to see Daniel Dizzy and the homie Johnny. And when there was ever a problem, I prefer you call me. People say they saw me walking down the street. Are you trying to keep it cool or trying to start beef? If you fuck with the beast, he bears claws and teeth. Just a motherfucking freak when he smells raw meat. Take a breath in the seat to think on what I said, and how a hater wants to try to break me for my daily bread. But I could really give a fuck up in this crazy head, and if I ever step out of line, I may be dead. Let's take them back, walk with me down the path that explains the reason why fake rappers would feel the wrath. Deny the given word with a question for every fact. Calculating my steps while tripping out on the past. Let's take them back, walk with me down the path that explains the reason why fake rappers would feel the wrath. Deny the given word with a question for every fact. Calculating my steps while tripping out on the past. Let's take them back, walk with me down the path that explains the reason why fake rappers would feel the wrath. Deny the given word with a question for every fact. Calculating my steps while tripping out on the past.